Okay, so now I'm doing Aeropostale. I got two things from Aeropostale. One was this lace bandeau, and it's black, and it's black lace. It's very simple. It's kind of like ruched at the center. Something I like about it is it's got straps, and not only does it have straps, but these straps are they're detachable. So if I can get yeah, they're detachable, so I can like put this strap anywhere I want, and I'm gonna get a good look. This bandeau was $16.50, which I think is expensive, especially for just a little piece of material that goes around your chest. I think it's silly that this is $16, almost 20. The second thing that I got was, I'm pretty sure it was on super sale, because typically it's sweater material. It's got a crop, and it's got the palm trees in the back. The tag on this says that it would be sold for $36.50. I think that's outrageous. I would never pay almost $40 for this. I just wouldn't. Apparently it was on super clearance because I paid $7.99, which is awesome. I was super stoked to have that come back because I didn't know how much it was going to be, because the store wasn't very clear on the percentage that was going to be taken off. So when I got up to the cash register, that was a really neat thing. Now, Aeropostale has a little bit of a stigma with me, because this is something that like all the tweens used to wear back in middle school. So as somebody who's 18, I didn't necessarily think I was going to find anything in this store. But I went in, it looked like the staff were really uncomfortable because their staff are pretty like older people, like mid-20s. At least the person I saw was in her mid-20s, and she was wearing like the young Aeropostale clothes, and it just looked uncomfortable. But other than that, the store was clean. The first thing I noticed was I didn't like the male mannequins. They looked typical, just nothing new. They had just a polo and some khaki shorts, and just didn't look that great. Didn't look that refreshing. Something I don't like about Aeropostale is that, again, the guys section looks like it's targeted toward like freshmen in college, yet the girls section looks like it's targeted toward girls in middle school to about 10th grade. So I don't like the age gap there. I think it's really weird. The store itself is very clean. The first thing I noticed when I walked inside was that they were having sales, 40-60% off certain things. Sadly, the bandeau was not. It was full price. I was not greeted when I walked in the door, which I don't know if Aeropostale does that or not. But I just walked in. Certain things were confusing. They had different sets of clothes in different, like, more than one spot. I know their shorts. I was looking at a pair of shorts that were maybe $20. I tried them on. They looked, didn't make my bum look so flattered. But they had them in one spot, and I walked back farther into the store, and they had them again. And I'm just like, hey, weren't you over there? And they did the same thing with tank tops. They did the same thing with like pants and loungewear. So I thought that was kind of weird. When I checked out, they gave me these little coupons vouchers, and this is take $10 off of PS from Aeropostale, which is like their children's store, and it's $10 off of $50. So I don't think that's much of a steal. Now this is their spring fling sale. Both of these, there's two of them here. They're both 25% off entire purchase. And you can do it in store or online, which is pretty cool. I'm not big on buying things online because you can't try them on, and I don't like having to send things back. But again, it's off the entire purchase, so that makes things a little bit better. If you spend that makes things a little bit better. If you spend $100 on something, you end up paying 75. So that's pretty cool. I did go to the fitting rooms. The fitting rooms were really weird. Um, they had stained glass. They didn't have a yes or no hook. They did have a really long bench so to put my stuff down. They had a decent sized mirror, but the lighting was not good, and they had another one right next to it that had the wrong glass in it. It was just plain, like a window. No one's gonna get changed in that, so I don't know what they were planning on doing with it. I probably wouldn't recommend Aeropostale to anybody because I don't necessarily think it got a good deal. I mean, it did on the sweater. Going from 34 down to 7 is pretty cool. It's a good deal. But my friends aren't personally into that kind of style. They're more grunge. Go to Walmart or Target and buy men's, not polos, flannels. They go and they buy men's flannels and just chill in those all day, which I don't blame them. I mean, they're cheap. They're cheap and they cover you, and they don't look terrible. So they're very into the grunge look and not the spring, clean cut, flowy look.